This video tutorial is for Unit R, Lesson 6, which is collecting like terms. This question asks us to draw the algebra tiles for x squared plus 3x plus 2 plus x minus 5. We can simplify the expression by moving terms that are like each other to be beside each other. What that'll do for us is it'll help us to be able to get a total inventory of each type of term. As we simplify the expression then, we can put the 3x and the 1x together to give us 4x, and we can do who won and by how much for the positive 2 and the negative 5. The negative team will win by 3. So the simplified expression will be x squared plus 4x minus 3. This question asks us to give an example of two like terms and two unlike terms. Like terms would be any terms that would be represented by the same size and shape of tile. For instance, 2x and negative 3x would be like terms. So would positive 1 and negative 4. Unlike terms, on the other hand, would be two terms that cannot be represented with the same type of tile. Perhaps 2x squared and 3x. Those are unlike terms. We could also say that negative 4 is unlike 4x. You can see because they're not the same type of tile. With respect to the question asking if there are any like terms in the set provided, we can see that there are not, in fact, any like terms that would be represented with the same size and shape of tile. So all of those terms are unlike terms. This expression has both x's and y's in it. As we know, like terms are ones that have the same variable with the same exponent on it. So the 4x can be collected with the other x term, which happens to be a 1x. The 3y can be collected with the 5y because they both have y variables in them. That would mean that our simplified expression would be 5x plus 8y. As you can see, we can use color or highlighting to help us identify the like terms and verify that we've collected them together. We can't put together the terms at the end of the expression, though, because we can't combine the x's and the y terms because they are unlike terms. So this is our final answer. Let's begin this question by identifying which terms are like terms. The x squared is like 3x squared. The 2x is like 4x. The positive 1 is like negative 5. We can rewrite the expression so that the like terms are beside each other. This can be referred to as collecting the like terms. So when we look at having 1x squared plus 3x squared, we're going to get 4x squared. When we combine the positive 2x with the positive 4x, we're going to get 6x. And finally, when we combine the positive 1 and the negative 5, we're going to see that the negative team has won by 4. And we'll leave our expression as our final simplified version as this. So for this question, we're going to need to simplify the double signs before we collect the like terms. So with the symbols in front of the 3x, a subtracting a negative, we know that those two signs will simplify to be a positive. And in front of the 2y, we have an add and negative. We know that those two signs will simplify just to be a negative. So then we can collect the like terms. We'll put the negative 4x next to the positive 3x and the negative 7y next to the negative 2y. Now we can simplify. With the x terms, we have negative 4x plus 3x, which will be negative 1x, or just negative x. And with the y terms, we have negative 7y, negative 2y, which will be negative 9y. This question has fractions inside of our expression, so we'll begin by making sure we have a common denominator. If we change the 1/2 x in the middle to 2/4 x, then we'll have denominators of 4 for all of the fractions. We can add the numerators. 3x plus 2x plus 1x will give us 6x, and we keep the denominator the same as 4. 6x over 4 can be simplified to 3x over 2, which could then be written as a mixed number of 1.5x. Good luck with your work on collecting like terms.